Hello, my friends. Happy Friday. Welcome to episode 164 of Why Did I Buy This? This series started as a way to help crafters find unique products to use in their collections. It's a great way for you to see how to use the things that you've purchased. It's also great for new crafters who are wondering what they need to get started. My name is Lindsay. I'm the team leader of Cloud9 Stampers, and I am coming up on 21 years as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I love to craft, and I love to teach, and I love to share things with you. So thank you so much for tuning in. I love getting to craft with you. Now, we have a few things going on. It is February when this is being filmed, and so we are in the thick of Celebration. Celebration is the best sale of the year because it is when you get extra products just for ordering. So here in Canada, with every $60 that you order, you are going to receive free exclusive rewards. And as of February 1st, we have a whole extra release of products. Now, I don't know why this printed off so weird, so I can't really show you the products. It was like a glitchy thing. But let me tell you, there's a couple of stamp sets. These ones you'll find in our annual catalog. There is some designer series paper. We have two that are like recently released designer series papers. There's a Memories and More kit that's all about scrapbooking. We have a robot kid card kit, which is like one of the paper pumpkin kits. We have some embossing folders. We have some cards and envelopes. The big one, with $120 order, so this is like a level 2, you get a whole color family of markers, the Regals markers, and there's also a punch on there. So lots of different reasons to place an order right now. But on top of all of that, with your $60 order, I am sending out a free exclusive virtual class this month. So at the end of the month, you will receive in your mailbox the You Give Me Butterflies class. And today, the product that we're using is related to this class. Now, the 4 projects that you're going to get for free with this class are not the ones I'm showing you today. So you get 4 extra projects. These ones are just ideas so you can see how versatile this product really is. Hello, Sharon. Yes, please say hi as you tune in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You can also let me know if you're watching the replay. And remember, sharing this video is a great way to compliment me. So go ahead and share this video. Another great compliment, of course, if you live in Canada, is to place an order with me. It just helps to support what I do and what I put out in the world for free. And of course, if your order reaches $60, you are going to receive a free class as well as a free celebration reward. Now, the other celebration rewards we have going on right now is for our demonstrator starter kit. I am going to be using my glass mat studio today. It is fabulous. If you want more ways to use the glass mat studio, I did an episode a few weeks ago on it, so you'll want to go back and look at that. I'll actually link that in the comments below. And with your starter kit, you get to choose $165 worth of products. Plus you get the glass mat for free. It's an $82 value, but you only pay $135 and there's no shipping or GST on that. So it's a huge savings. So I've had many people join my team this month. Now is the time to do it. Of course, one of the things about buying the starter kit is you get all the perks of being a demonstrator, which include a minimum 20% discount on your products. So win, win, win. Hello, Susan. Hello, Debbie. Nice to see you all. I was away the last 2 weeks, so it's been a really fun month. My friend Cindy was visiting from Hawaii and I took her skiing. She was amazing. I can't believe how well she did after not skiing for many, many years. But she totally, it was like riding a bike. She picked it up right away. We had amazing weather, like 10 degrees Celsius, plus 10, which is very warm for this time of year for us. And then after that, I went to Disneyland with 3 of my friends. And so you'll see I'm wearing my Disneyland sweatshirt right now. So it was like just adults, no children were invited. And we had so much fun, like hardcore in the park, 16 hours a day. Many, many steps were taken. It was so much fun. So anyway, thank you for being patient while I've been away on holidays. I'm actually away next week too. I know it's so much. It's like February has been the best month ever. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing a live next week, but you'll have to just soak it all in this one here. But I do have some really, really fun projects to show you. Okay, friends, I'll do the awkward transition so you can see my hands, and then we will get started on some fabulous crafting. And okay, we're just gonna clip that in like so, and then I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, perfect. Okay, so like I said, if you place a $60 order this month, not only are you getting celebration rewards, you're going to receive a free class in the mail from me. It's going to use the paper butterfly accents. You're actually going to receive a free set in the mail with your class supplies. Now, these paper butterfly accents are stunning. They are all die cut for you already. And the thing that's really like kind of mind-blowing about this is it comes with 8 sheets of 5 butterflies. So you get 40 butterflies in each kit. Now I've dug into this kit already a lot, and I still have 4 full sheets left. So there's the other one, like that. So I'm going to be showing you 3 projects today. The projects you're going to receive with the class are completely different than these projects. Okay, so let me start with this one. So like I said, they're laser die cut, so you don't have to do any of the cutting work for it. They are done in basic white cardstock, and they're really easy to pop out. So I'm gonna start by popping out this little one here. So a big part of our project is already complete because you've got your butterfly already done. Oh, look at, there's actually, I did 2. So just make sure that you're only doing 1 at a time. Now, I learned this fun fold technique from my friend Meg. So this is with 6x6 Designer Series paper. So if you don't follow Loven Stamps, she does really fun videos as well. You'll want to check her out. So if you have a stack of 6x6 paper that's sort of collecting dust, this is a really fun project and it's very easy. So let me show you how to do this little fun fold project. So we're going to start with our 6x6. I'm going to grab myself a bone folder. We're going to line up the edges of the paper like that, and then we're going to give that seam a press just like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is fold this back, just like you can do 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to do like this. Okay, oh, yep, just like that. Okay, and then this one, I'm actually gonna turn it the other way because I want the stripe side up. So now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So it kind of looks like a little paper boat. So once you've got it lined up, you can use your bone folder and give it a press, just like that, okay? So here we've got that look to it. I actually want it the other way. Why am I doing that? I'm sorry. So in the middle, and then these ones fold back. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now we're going to fold in the other side, and we're just going to fold it to the center. So just like that, and you can use the seam to line it up so it's straight. And then this one is going to meet that point in the center like that. Okay, does that make sense? Did you follow what I did there? So we folded it in 1/2, and then we folded it back and back. And then this one, we folded these 2 into the center. So now what we can do is this is going to fold up like so. And then these make little pockets, just like that. So we're just gonna make sure we've got it lined up and then use our bone folder one more time. So now we have this fun little pocket. Okay, now we're gonna do some decorating. So I've brought in my 2 3/8 inch circle punch from the annual catalog, and I'm going to use a couple dimensionals. I finally got my dimensional order. not because Stampin' Up was delayed, but just because I just kept forgetting to order it. It wasn't one of the sexy things to order, and so my brain just kept putting it on delay. So this is going to go here. And now we're going to bring in our beautifully die cut butterfly, and I'll use a little bit of my glue. Sorry, that just turned a little bit. So we'll add a bit of glue, just like that, and stick that down like so. And then I have this lovely little banner. And this is from the Adoring Hearts dies. So you can see this little banner here. And I'm bringing in the Adoring Hearts stamp set and using Just For You. So this is from our mini catalog. So Just For You, we're gonna stamp that in Memento. Like that. And this is going to adhere onto there like that. Now let me show you what you can do with this little pocket. They're just the right size for things like tea, so we can stick our tea inside, or Ghirardelli chocolate, something I enjoyed immensely when I was in the parks. So you can just fold up these little care packages just like that. Now let me skip ahead and show you the finished project. So I wanted to be able to have it stay closed. So I just put a circle punch through the top, and then I threaded our balmy blue sparkly ribbon through it. And there you can see is my little treat package all ready to gift to a friend. So really simple way to be able to use up that 6x6 paper. My goal for you is not only to have fun shopping for craft supplies, but to also have fun using them. That's why we look at why did we buy this, right? So I want you to use up that paper and make some fun little treats to gift to friends. Okay, so that's project number 1. If you like it, go ahead and give me some hearts. I love to see that you're enjoying what we're making. I'm gonna move on to the next project. Okay, this is so pretty. So I'm gonna bring back in my butterflies. Let me pull apart. I can see I've got 2 here together. So I'm going to use this medium size butterfly, and we are going to bring in some Versamark. So you guys will remember Versamark is our really sticky clear ink. It's excellent for embossing. It can also be used to add watermarks to projects. So these are very delicate dies, especially the antenna. So you'll want to just go ahead and use a little sponge dauber. We're going to add just halfway with our Versamark. So now I'm going to just wipe off the Versamark from my glass mat, and I'm going to bring in my silver embossing powder, and we're going to do that over top just like that. And we want that unfinished edge of the embossing powder. It just makes it look really fun. So let me grab my take your pick tool. We'll hold that. Because our glass mat is heat resistant, we can emboss directly on it. That makes it really handy. And you'll see as the embossing powder melts, it's going to turn shiny and silver and give us a nice, beautifully embossed butterfly. I'm going to just pick this up because I want to do the edges here as well. Perfect. Okay, lovely. So there we've got our half embossed butterfly. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm bringing in my small blending brush as well as my Flirty Flamingo ink. And right onto our glass mat, we can tap, tap, tap any of the excess ink. And then from there, we can pull it and add it to the bottom of our butterfly. And we're just adding that Flirty Flamingo ink. So what I love about this is you're not using up as much ink. You can even apply the ink directly to your glass mat, which makes for some really beautifully even sponging. Isn't that pretty? So again, I've got my little cleaning cloth that comes with our glass mat, and we can wipe that off. Okay, now let's assemble our card. There's this beautiful paper. It's, I think, called Nature's Guide. I should know the name of it. I don't. But that's not unfamiliar to you, is it? I'm going to make some flagged ends on my Flirty Flamingo paper. And so from the edges, we're just going to match up to that little slit that we did there at the bottom. Same thing over here. Just like that. Okay. And then this is going to layer behind the circle, and this was cut with the Everyday Details dies. So not only is there circles, but there's squares inside there as well, and some rectangles. I'm going to use that glue again. Again, it's such a delicate little butterfly. I find that the glue is a nice way to be able to add it to your projects. Just like that. And flip it over. And we'll add it to our circle. So pretty. Just needs a second to dry. I'm gonna flip it over like that. And then we're gonna add a little bit of dimensionals to the back. And then add this on. Oh, I shouldn't do that blind. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, just like that. Oh, that splatter book paper is so pretty. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead now. I brought in one of our celebration rewards. I really liked the scripting greetings in that. So I brought in hello there. And here you can see the finished project. I've added in some of those embellishments, and I stamped this onto some designer series paper. So you'll notice it's not just white paper, it's got that little bit of marbling in the back, and that's one of our celebration rewards too. Of course, it comes in much, much larger sheets. So there we have project number 2. Okay, what do you think? So let's move on to the final project. Here we've got our BYP card. So I have 3 butterflies that I need. I need the ones that are facing sideways. So I'm gonna bring the big one, the little one, and I'm going to grab a medium one. I used the medium one earlier, so we're gonna use a different one. Okay, so we're gonna play with that embossing technique again, but this time I'm gonna show you 3 different ways you can do it. So here's our 3 butterflies. So our big butterfly, I want facing this way, and then this one is going to go this way. So let's start with our smallest butterfly. And this one, we're going to bring in the Flirty Flamingo again, just because we have it out. You could use any color that you have. Again, we're going to tap, 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 and then we're going to pull onto our little die cut. Careful with the antenna. So if you're enjoying these projects, remember that this is the class that I have free with a purchase. So if your order reaches $60, which you're gonna want $60 because that's our celebration cutoff as well, you're going to receive a free class in the mail with 4 projects, and you're going to receive your own set of the paper butterflies. So the class is called You Give Me Butterflies, kind of appropriate for February. Okay, so there's our little Flirty Flamingo butterfly. So next, we're going to bring in my clear embossing powder, and we're going to use Versamark. So I'm actually going to stick this colored side into the Versamark ink, and I'm going to use that sponge dauber to just press the butterfly into it. So yes, it is going to get Versamark on the back, but that's okay. We don't mind because that part's going to be to the paper. So now I'm going to use my clear embossing powder. I'll just pour that right over top. And then I'll use my pokey tool. To grab our little butterfly. So now, bring in our heat tool. And again, once it starts to get shiny, you know it's going to be embossed. Okay. Now here's the thing about this technique. I personally really love to emboss it twice. Now I know you don't have to if you're wanting to just be quick about it, you don't have to. But I just find it makes it look like it's cut from enamel, and it really gives you a nice effect. So we're gonna just be a little over the top and give it that second round. Okay. So here we go. Ooh, I love how quickly it embosses too. It really smooths out the embossing powder so it looks just extra good. Lovely. Okay, now embossing powder, it is like little fine plastic, so you do have to give it a second, especially when you put that second layer on so you don't get a thumbprint in it. But look at how amazing that looks. Like it's just so thick and it has that extra fun shine to it. So that's one way you can use the embossing. The second way is we are going to bring in our middle one. So again, this time I'm going to use my Versamark. We're gonna flip it over and use our dauber to press it into the ink. And just move it back so that everything gets inked up. Just like so. Okay. Perfect. Now this time I'm bringing in white embossing powder that I've custom made because it has glitter in it. So you can use any glitter that you have in your house, and we're gonna go ahead and just give it that once over. Now we'll bring in our heat tool. Lovely. Okay, but you know, the second time is where the magic happens, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make you watch me, sorry. Again, this is just such a fun product because you don't have to do any of the die cutting work. It's just quick. Okay, so here we go. I have all the projects prepped for my class, the one that you get for free. And I like, these are beautiful projects that I'm showing you, but like the ones in the class are like over the top amazing. Okay. Just like that. So look at how pretty that is with the white. Now I tried doing clear on one and it didn't work as well because again, you kind of get some Versamark on the back and it sort of shone through, so it didn't look as complete to me. So I did prefer the white embossing powder as opposed to the clear, unless you're putting color on the butterfly. Okay, so that's butterfly number 2. So let's go ahead and bring in our third butterfly. I'm going to set aside this one for now, bring in the big one. And this time we're bringing in gold. So one more time, this one is gonna go this way. So we're gonna go over top, make sure we get those antennae, sponge our little, well, I guess our big butterfly. Yes, okay. And now we're bringing in our gold. You can even kind of smush it down if you're not wanting to re-pour it, or just lift it over top. Okay, just like that. And then we'll give this a blast with the heat. Ooh, look at that, you guys. So cool. Okay, and we're gonna hit it one more time. Just give it a sec because it's a little warm. It's gonna smush into your ink pad otherwise. Okay, so one more time. See how the back gets embossed too? We don't care. It's okay. It's just like a little secret that you know is back there. Okay. And one more time. Okay. I really should have scooped that up. That's okay. You guys do it too, I know it. Okay, so here we've got our doll looking butterfly, and we're gonna hit the heat tool on it. It just makes it so much thicker. So it really has that enamel, you know, kind of look to it. I'm just going to get the excess powder off of my fingers. So now that it's had a second to dry, it doesn't take a ton of time. Like it's, there you go. Look at that. Hey, I love that. And then here's the colored one. So 3 different ways that you can emboss these beautiful die cuts. All right, let me skip to the finale and show you the finished project. So here we have our 3 embossed butterflies. Okay, is this a PYP or what? Yeah, right? And then I used the stamps from Just My Type to add the little thank you into the corner. I love it. So there's our PYP card. Here we have our little 2-tone butterfly, and then here is the little 6x6 nifty gifty that you can use up your paper with. So if you're thinking to yourself, Lindsay, why don't I have these products? Head to my online store. Again, hit that $60 mark minimum, because that is where you're going to receive your celebration rewards, but it's also where you're going to receive the You Give Me Butterflies class in the mail. Tell your friends. This is one you're not going to want to miss, okay? So if you have questions, you can reach out to me. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to craft with you. I missed you guys. I've been having, if you just tuned in, I've been away the last couple of weeks, and I'm actually away next week too. The joys of being self-employed. So thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed today's projects, and have fun crafting. Bye for now.